TikTok real quick. I was shuffling in the tune-in deck, and I'll come back and do a message. But the Rihanna card came out, and it was more of a personal message for me, so I got the gist of it. But quick question: does anybody know if Rihanna was around Jay-Z and them while Aaliyah was alive? Like, just quick question. Does the timeline, because for artist development, especially back then, especially Rock Nation, like, I'm pretty sure their artist development was some years. Was Rihanna around to have met Aaliyah? Was Aaliyah or Dame Dash around Jay-Z around that time? Question. Message for TikTok. I said I will come back and do a message. What's a message? A quick message for TikTok. I just talked about this. So it could be someone that is a CEO, someone that wants to collab, someone that's a mogul, or someone that has a business blueprint, a businessman, okay? Expect better. Sad girl, lack, handle yourself better, struggle. All I know, organized crime, quiet as a mouse. So, okay, I ain't saying nothing, but it's something. So there's to be a CEO. Okay, this one's a talker. Because God told me to do it. God told me to do it. Alright, he said do it. It's a systems go. Alright, so anytime that me and my God-ordained person have contact, especially over devices, okay, whether it's on a network, off a network, on Wi-Fi, off Wi-Fi. This is in the past and currently phone is shut off, everything's on Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi been jumping all day and been no problems. It's been a little buggy because of the service that we have. The service that's paid for, right? You would expect better service when you make payments, but it's okay. On the phone with my person, Wi-Fi just drops. Wi-Fi been good all day. Like I said, it's been like a little because it's not really a good service, but it is what it is. And I'm like, why is it acting up? Like, a whole day has been fine. Why is it acting up now? Now that we on the phone. The whole day we ain't been on the phone. Well, it has correlation to do with the card in the last post. Go watch my last post. And the questions that I was asking in the post before that, with the question marks. Go and watch those. Correlates. There are people that sit in high positions that pull strings in companies, that have certain people that are in certain companies that are paid by the company but also paid under the table by these people to pull strings, to do things to people that they have done an injustice to in one way, shape, or form, that they continue to do an injustice to in one way, shape, or form. Now, organized crime, that is the umbrella that it's under. Because not only are you tainting, you're not only now tainting the company, but those people that are in the company that are doing these little side quests for you, they're about to lose their jobs, pensions, 401ks, everything. Because the amount of lawsuits that are going to come out to not only the individuals that's pulling the strings to the individuals within the companies, but the companies themselves will go under because they've allowed the foolishness to go on for so many years. When these lawsuits hit, I just hope that you know, spiritually, and I'm speaking for me, but I can speak this all over 333 on the timestamp when I said that, yes, the ancestors, the female ancestors agree with this. So it's already been stamped and signed, delivered for me. But the fact that I'm about to speak this over all of the people that you've caused the injustice to, just know every single person involved, your pensions, your 401ks, your assets, your liquid assets, everything that you've accumulated off of the injustices that you've done to others, finagling, pulling strings, pulling cards, using cards, whatever it is, right? Those are now those that you've done an injustice to. That is how you lose your inheritance. That is how not only your spiritual inheritance gets lost, your physical inheritance gets lost. That is how you doom your legacy, your kids, your kids' kids, your kids' 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 kids. That is how you doom them. All that work, all that money, all the blood, sweat, and tears, literally blood, sweat, and tears for some of these people, you know, right? All of that you did, null and void. And guess what? Everything that you built up, it goes to your victims. Not to say that we're victims and we're going to be in victim mentality, but we have been victimized and done an injustice by these individuals that pull strings, that have the power to pull strings and to manipulate or finagle or pay people in other companies. Think about how many companies that will go bankrupt. So there's going to be other companies that are going to be built up to replace that. This is the collapse of Babylon, or the collapse of the economic system. It's the collapse of the economic system currently. That's currently happening. And those that were done an injustice to are going to be not only boosted up to the heights of CEOs and businessmen and all that other stuff, money-wise, but by ideas. The ideas that the people that have been done an injustice to they're going to flourish a lot better than the ideas of those that were before. So, the collapse of a star, a supernova, it could either become a black hole or a neutron star. A neutron star would pretty much be like in my opinion, it's like if it were to embody a person, it would be someone that bows out gracefully and gives a big ups to the ones that's coming up next, right? A black hole implodes upon itself. It makes the situation worse. So I don't care if you're on a run. That type of energy would make the situation worse. Instead of turning yourself in, you go on the run. See what I mean? So a neutron star would turn themselves in and be like, you know what? Yeah, I did do that. Alright? Versus a black hole. You'll never take me alive! Guns blazing, and they, doesn't end up very well in those situations. Britney Spears, in the situation, those that have been victimized were probably put in a conservatorship type of situation. Someone's mother could have put them in a conservatorship, or like just family in general could have put them in a conservatorship, so that what the things that were stolen from them to give to the CEOs, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. I'm not gonna go into the whole detail. All right, but yeah, they would do things spiritually to people to send them anxiety when they're going through anxiety, because all the stuff that they did behind the scenes is coming out. They would send that projection. Okay, they would say that, oh, you're acting irrational, this is a cry for help, and oh, but it's really all a circus. It's one big ass ruse. You know what I'm saying? Pushing people to the edge, pushing people to the edge of insanity, because of how far the injustice went. Yeah. So tables are being turned, but tables are being turned in the right way. Like Jesus was flipping tables. Jesus is flipping the tables on these people that were put in such a high position, but used and abused their power to the point of no return. So those that continue to still use and abuse their power, when Babylon is falling, you're going to turn into black holes versus a neutron star that bows out gracefully. Peace.